she's like, "We'll just stay there, do your work as long as you have somewhere to work."
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, that's a great idea. All right. So when y'all come back, you'll get to see all the finished, everything will be finished this weekend, since the soft opening is next week and then the grand opening is the 19th. I didn't leave here till 11 o'clock last night. I was so exhausted. I just wanted to cry.
Not to mention paint fumes.
It was insane. Insane.
It's your birthday today or tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
What are y'all gonna do? Y'all have plans?
Nope.
No?
It's well, so this weekend is, I have 3 kids who have soccer games, their first soccer games, and then it's my birthday and our anniversary on the 9th, and then the next day is my nephew's birthday, and then the next day is his daughter's birthday.
Oh my gosh.
And then we have our first soccer game Sunday, so we might squeeze in a dinner, but I don't know.
I remember those days. They're hard, but gosh, you know, now that they're all gone, I miss them so much.
I know.
That's so sad. All right, well, let's sit up nice and tall. We'll begin with a meditation on the Song of Mahan Madra. It's by Topoli, and it's a Tibetan mantra. So pull the waist up out of the hips, rib cage out of the waist. Head is straight forward, eyes are soft or closed. Shoulders are loose, belly is full and easy. Take a deep breath into the tip of the nose, noticing the cool air as it flows down into the belly. And as you exhale out, notice the warm air leave the tip of the nose. Saying quietly to yourself, breathing in. And quietly to yourself, breathing out. Do not with the body, but relax. Shut firm the mouth and silent remain. Empty your mind and think of naught. Like a hollow bamboo. Rest at ease your body. Giving not nor taking. Put your mind at rest. Inhale and hold the body as still as a statue. Exhale, turn the awareness inward. Visualize the body as a stalk of hollow bamboo, rooted firmly into the Mother Earth. Completely hollow. Rest in this space. Breathing in. And breathing out. All the boundaries of the body to dissolve into the formless. There is no inside, no outside. only space and light. Experience the sun shining through this spacelessness. The wind blows through the pure emptiness of bamboo-ness. All sound all sensations all thoughts all and everything all of it in the perfect flow with the Tao, the way. There is nothing and nowhere to cling. Only hollowedness. Emptiness. Spaciousness. Lightness. Pure space. Pure light. Rest in this space. As you breathe in, begin to feel the coolness of the breath enter the belly, the chest, and the collarbones. Notice the warm air leave the tip of the nose in two streams. Bringing your attention to the rise of the chest on the inhale. And the fall of the chest on the exhale. Breathing in. And breathing out. And taking your time, slowly begin to open your eyes. Okay, so we're going to start out with Nadi Shodhana. Nadi Shodhana Pranayama. So we've talked a little bit about pranayama, and pranayama is the different breathing techniques of yoga. Some of them I love and some of them are really weird. But they all really do what they say. It's amazing that they wrote this stuff so long ago and they knew what they were talking about with no science to back it up. It blows my mind. So Nadi Shodhana is alternate nostril breathing. It's really great for the area we live in because of all the allergies and the high pressure and the low pressure and the atmosphere shifts and the dryness, because it opens up your sinus cavities, and I need that. So several different ways to do it, and I go back and forth both ways, but sometimes I'll rest my 2 fingers on the third eye and 1 finger on the nostril and then the ring finger on the other nostril, and I'll go back and forth. Sometimes I'll tuck it under and do it. If I notice that I'll put my fingers on my third eye if I'm having a migraine or severe sinus issues or severe allergies, it just seems to release that pressure. So we're going to do it 5 times, and that's called the nadis, opening up your nadis, your sinus cavities, and then causing it to drain. There is supposed to be 72,000 channels in our body that connect to the sinuses throughout the body. So this helps open those passages. And the nadis are not sinus passages, but they come up and go out into the brain according to the Hindu traditions. Ina and Pingala are the biggest nadi channel, and Ingla is the female snake. She runs the length of the spine and her head rests in the third eye. Pingala is the male snake and he rests in the sacrum. Imagine that.
Because men have
Yes. And there you go. So we really talk about Ingla and Pingla and Kundalini when we talk about Kundalini, because that's activating their channel, turning on that prana, that energy that makes them jive together. We will go into that. It's a really advanced, but it's kind of fun challenge. So we want to start by closing off the right nostril. You always start on the left. You take a big inhale through the left nostril. Now exhale, same side, twice as long. Close off the left nostril and open the right. Take a big inhale. Exhale out. Close off the right nostril, open the left, inhale. And exhale. Close it off, go back to the right, open and inhale. Exhale out. Close it off. Take the next 3 breaths on your own. Breathing in. And out. After you complete, you can just release your nasal cavities and breathe normally, breathing in and breathing out. So do y'all feel a difference? I mean, by the halfway through the 3rd breath, like this whole side just opened up. I was like, I have tried all night long to get that side to open up. I was like rubbing Vicks all over my face and chest last night. My husband was like, you know that stinks, right? I'm like, sorry, but I can't breathe.
Does the paint aggravate it?
It does, yeah. And especially that polyurethane we've been putting on top of the paint. Whew. Courtney and I looked at each other and we're like, I think I'm getting hot. Are you getting hot? She's just like,
This is the perfect place to do it.
yeah.
You got the.
I know, right? Let's turn on the black lights and pretend like we're doing mushrooms. All right. So Utthita Trikonasana, extended triangle pose. So we're going to perfect this pose today. We're going to use the rulers and aligning our body, manipulating the spine, moving in that wave-like motion to flatten the spine, to elongate the shoulders, to rotate the neck, to get that body in that perfect alignment. So Utthita Trikonasana. So the back foot's always in 45. The front knee can be hinged or straight. You start out typically by going into that warrior 2 position. And then I like to do this little exercise where we kind of reach for that invisible apple, because it stretches out the muscles from the leg hip connection up the rib cage. Kind of warms you up for that twist. So this is slippery. So the shoulders are stacked. The beginning version, our hands are hovering. If you have somebody really weak, they can position their hand on their knee and drop their hand behind their spine. The more advanced is coming down hand to floor with shoulders stacked. And then absolute perfect position is hand behind the foot, shoulders stacked, and then a rotation upward with the spine and neck. And breathe. Lift the toes, press through the back knee, activate the glutes, pull the knee up into the hips, and breathe. Breathing in and out. Good, nice elongation. The spine is fully rotated from the head to the tailbone. You're breathing in and out. Feel that rotation there? Yeah. Now you're in perfect alignment. Yep. It makes all the difference in the world. Beautiful. So what we do on one side of the body, we have to do on the other side to keep us balanced. So you can either cue your students to come out of the posture and go into Warrior Two on the opposite side and change positions, or you can take them through a flow and then stretching, breathing, and then the tilt, rotation. Lift the toes, that activates the calves and the quads. Pull the knees up to the hips, pull your belly in, turn on the glutes. Breathe, rotate that torso upward, and breathe in and out. Deep breath. You are almost double jointed.
I am double jointed. At least in my shoulder.
Yeah. It shows, because sometimes your joints want to go back further than they should, which could be really dangerous for you or a client because they can pop that joint. Good. And then we're going to take that to the next posture on the intermediate yoga. Lesson 1 is the Parvarita Parsvakonasana, which is the revolved triangle pose. So the palm comes down like a ball in a glove. The toes stay lifted, and then you twist. Twisting that torso upward. And really rotate that chest. This, keep that back foot in a 90-degree angle. Breathe. This aids in digestion. It massages the abdominal organs. It increases blood circulation. One of my teachers, I can't remember who it was, I think it was Jessica, said that this is like squeezing the belly out like a dirty washcloth. Yeah. And somebody that has a lot of digestion problems like I do, it makes a lot of sense. Perfect. Breathe. Breathe in and out. And then let's go to the opposite side. Twist, breathe. Rotate that torso, stack the shoulders. Twisting the gut, lifting the toes, activate the calves. Breathing in. And breathing out. Suck that belly in on each exhale. Try to pull it up and underneath the rib cage. And then inhale, fill the belly with air. Breathing in and breathing out. Okay. So now I'm gonna have you girls are gonna cue each other, and then I will let you start first, Haley. You work with. Cue her through the steps, and I'll help guide you. And then I want you to see, using the measure stick, how the body lines up, so you can see what you're looking for. Okay.
For the
Start with triangle pose.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so triangle pose. So you start out with your leg bent, right? But at what point do you straighten it?
So when you're going into your triangle pose, as you're tilting over, it'll straighten. If the participant has the leg strength, if not, they'll typically keep it bent.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just straighten if you can.
Yeah, and that will come with their advancement in the practice. Yeah, so you can cue them to press through the back knee like they're holding the wall away. Lift from the knee into the belly, pulling all the muscles in and up, and sometimes that will cause them to draw in and up. Because you want them to lift everything up, because that's the strengthening part of yoga. If we just let the skin and the muscles hang down, there's no advancement. So we want to lift everything up.
Okay. All right.
Hey, Miss Dora, we get to see your beautiful poses. So see, look at Dora. Because remember when I was talking about her being double jointed,
Mhm.
how her elbow goes back.
Mhm.
So if you're working with somebody, you want to put slight pressure there so that they elongate their arm, because it can be detrimental if they fall, because they
Okay.
really will snap out of place. And then it's when she made that slight correction, all of a sudden she became perfectly elongated.
And do I cue her to go through the next
Mm-hmm.
one? Okay. We're gonna move on. Put your left hand down on the floor, close to your foot, and reach up. Just a smidge on this. There.
And you wanna make sure they have this back heel down, toes lifted to turn on their calves. Yeah, and see when you line this up here, it's a perfect line. Y'all both have exceptional posture. And just because she's double jointed, like these joints are just gonna be, but it's something to be very, very aware of when you're working with clients, because that can be really bad. And then sometimes I will push down through that little pinky if they start to rotate up, so that they ground themselves.
Okay.
Good job.
We're gonna reach over to triangle pose.
Stack the shoulders, engage the toes, the hips, the thighs.
Yeah. So I'm looking for, this is straight,
Mm-hmm.
that's straight. Here, what are we looking for?
Right here. Head to tailbone.
Head to tailbone, okay.
Yeah. See how beautiful that is?
Mhm, and then her arms are perfectly aligned.
Perfectly aligned.
Really good posture.
Because of your double jointedness, which is such a rare anomaly, you will not ever achieve this, but just be mindful to like really reach through your fingertips so that you don't blow your joints out.
Sorry. Sorry.
Alright.
And now we're gonna. What is the term for this?
It's revolved triangle pose.
Revolved triangle.
Or Parita Parsvakonasana, which I'll probably never
Revolved
remember.
triangle. Got it. So this one, your legs are elongated.
Yeah, see that head to tailbone, perfect.
Perfectly aligned.
Mhm.
And her
Yeah.
arms. I noticed hers doesn't lock up like
Yeah,
mine.
I can't make it do the cool thing that you're
and
saying.
she could do a slight rotation there, see that? And you just cue them by touching here and here and just applying a little bit of pressure. Yeah,
And then the face just goes straight.
yeah, yeah. If somebody gets vertigo or dizzy, you can have them look at the ground, or if they just don't have that inner core strength, look at the ground. But once they get it, and you'll know who the people are that you're working with when they've got it. You can see it, and just cue them to lift that jawline up. Look at the ceiling. Look at heaven. Breathe. Look at the sky. Give them an imaginary playground to visualize.
It's amazing the difference that happens with just lifting your toes up
Yeah.
and keeping
Yeah.
your foot down.
Yeah.
Engages everything else.
It does. Those little cues help them turn it on. Okay, Padagustasana. So it's also standing. We're going to stand like a foot apart. Forward fold. Head between the knees. Lock your knees. Grab your big toe with your finger. Inhale as you bend forward. Breathe in and breathe out. Try not to bend the knees, placing your head between your legs. We want to hold this posture for 30 seconds. Inhale up. Feel the belly expand as the chest rises and shoulders pull down the spine. Exhaling out, notice the gentle release. This asana will tone your abdominals if you're lifting that belly up into the rib cage with each exhale. And then hold that breath just a second. Pull that belly in and up. And as you inhale, feel the belly, lift the chest, relax the shoulders down the spine. Exhaling, pull the belly in and up. This posture also increases your digestive juices, activates the liver and the spleen, and then helps relieve gastric troubles. And then from this position, you can inhale, tell them to inhale, coming up halfway in that wave-like motion. Really flatten the back, and then exhale, forward fold. Feel the release in the glutes. Inhale, coming up halfway. Exhale, folding. Moving in that wave-like motion. Inhaling up halfway. Yeah, a little bit flatter. There you go. Exhale, folding. Good. Inhale, coming up halfway. Soften, soften, soften. There you go. Pull the head up. There you go. Relax the shoulders. Pull them down your spine. There you go. Exhale, fold. Good. Inhale up halfway. Great. That's awesome. Exhale, fold. Good. Good, good. All right, release. And then intermediate, lesson 2, we're going to do a side plow halasana. So side plow. Okay, we come into plow here. So when you come up, bring the legs all the way over, or all the way over. And breathe. So this atones the abdominals, works on the colon as well, also aids in digestion. So when I do this exercise, this is when y'all will hear me say, we're gonna inhale, go into a plow, and I'll bring my class all the way up. I'll say exhale, tap on the right side, inhale up, exhale, tap on the left side, inhale up. And you really wanna cue your class to get those hands underneath the hip bones. Support the lower spine, bring the elbows straight back, and then we'll go tap each side. It's a great abdominal exercise. Whoops.
Sorry. I was trying to shift and I did too much.
Okay, so let's work on perfection. All right, Dora, bring those feet all the way up. Up, 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 up. Get the hands under your lower back. That's it, good. Now exhale over to your left shoulder.
Now I know why.
Yeah, now all the way up. Inhale, squeeze, lift. Exhale, opposite shoulder. That's it.
It's harder whenever you do it.
It is.
All the way.
Good job. Good job. I mean, that will tone your abdominals so quick. It will rip you. When I competed 5 years ago for Mrs. America, I did that. That was my abdominal workout. That, and I would hang upside down on the monkey bars and do pull-ups. That was my abdominal workout, and I got shredded quick. Okay. Intense spinal stretch. So this is very, very similar to Padangusthasana. What the difference is when you stand up, exhale down, fold. You're gonna bring your hands behind the feet and lock those knees. So you're getting that stretch through the spine. You'll really feel it through the back and through the upper shoulders as you reach.
Wait, how wide should my feet be?
About a foot apart. And with this posture also we'll do exhale, forward fold into Uttanasana. Inhaling, coming up halfway. Exhale, folding. Inhale, come up halfway. Now step your feet together. Reach behind the ankles and hang. Lift the toes. Press the knee to the back of the room. Relax the shoulder. Breathe. Feel the stretch through the upper shoulders and the neck. Release the spinal nerves. Any type of inversion is really good for all the internal organs because you're sending that fresh oxygenated blood to the liver, the kidney, the spleen, the heart, the thyroid. You're bathing them in rich oxygen. Good. Slowly come all the way up. All right, so one more and we'll go into our flow. Dandasana rod pose. So we're gonna come down to the ground. I love this one. So Dandasana is a lot of fun. If somebody has tight hips, you can advise them to fold up a blanket and sit on the edge of the blanket or sit on a pillow. I don't have tight hips, so I'll sit on the floor. So legs are extended, ankles are up, so you actually see that lift. Flex the foot, lift the toe, it activates the calves and the thighs. Sit up, pull the belly up, relax the shoulders. The hands are spread wide like a starfish. I like to place them right underneath my hips and then lift all the way up. You're pressing those shoulders out of the spine. The body is lifted, the legs are engaged, and you're breathing.
You have short arms.
Yeah. Well, you really have to press and engage. And then once your students get really strong, you can have them inhale, they'll pull back and up and lift their body all the way up. And I can hold my whole body up for about a split second. 5 years ago, I could hold it up for about a minute. Dandasana. It activates and turns on all the muscle in the body. It also activates the 3 bandhas. And I forget what they are, but 1, 2, and 3. You really feel that internal muscularity turn on when you do Dandasana. It's really fun. Okay, so let's go to our flow. Surya Namaskar. So let's sit up nice and tall. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out. One more big inhale, belly, chest, and collarbones. Exhale, crawl to all fours. Inhale, curl your toes and your hips back and up, down dog. Inhale, lift the right leg up, one-legged dog. Exhale, take your knee to your chest and place your foot between your hands, long runner's lunge. Exhale, step forward, fold. Inhale, roll up halfway in a wave-like motion. Exhale, fold. Inhale, roll all the way up. Exhale, let's reach our hands and heart to heaven. Inhale, sit into that chair pose. Tuck your tailbone under, lift your heart, relax your shoulders. Keep your toes lifted, pulling everything into the belly. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, stepping back to downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svadvasana. Exhale, left leg lifts, one-legged dog. Inhale, bring your knee to your chest. We're going to place our foot in between our hands, long runner's lunge. Exhale, step forward, fold. Inhale, rolling up halfway. Exhale, hands to the hips. And inhale, rise. Exhale, reach your hands and heart to heaven. Inhale, sitting into that chair pose. Suck your belly in. Lift the heart, relax your shoulders. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, step back to downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svadvasana. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Exhale, look at the space between your hands. Inhale, step forward, fold. Exhale, roll all the way up, nice and slow. Breathe in. Breathe out. So we're going to transfer our weight to our right leg. Pull that hip into the spine and open up that strong tree trunk. Keep the toes lifted. Baby tree is an ankle. You can slide up to calf or come all the way into the hip flexor. Keep that tailbone tucked under. Look at that spot on the ground, your dristi, that spot that will keep you focused. You can keep your hands at your heart, or you can allow those tree branches to expand as you inhale. And exhale. Inhale, bringing your branches to the light, receiving growth. Exhale, bring that light into your heart. Inhale, feel rooted or grounded into the earth, releasing the foot down onto solid ground. Exhale, let's transfer to the opposite side. Tuck the tailbone under, lift the toes, create that long line from the bottom of the heel to the crown of the head as you open up that strong tree trunk. Place your heel at your ankle, tuck the belly in, find your tree, low tree, middle, or high, beginning, intermediate, advanced, or hard, hard, and hardest. Allowing your tree branches to flow or to be embedded into your heart. Breathe, staring at your drishti, taking full breaths in and full breaths out. Inhale, lifting your branches to the light. Exhale, bringing that light into your heart. And then inhale, be rooted into the earth. Lift the toes and breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale, forward fold. Exhale, come up halfway in a wave-like motion. Inhale, folding. Exhale, step back with that left leg and place the foot in a 45-degree angle. Right hand to the ground. We're going to come into our triangle pose, stack the shoulders, twist the torso upward as we gaze at the ceiling or at heaven. Breathe in, pull all the muscles into the belly. Stack the shoulders, lift the toes, full belly breaths, noticing the coolness on the inhale and the warmth on the exhale. Saying quietly to yourself, breathing in, and quietly to yourself, breathing out. Inhale. And as you exhale, let's lower that high arm into the floor like a ball in a glove. Twisting the torso, again, stacking the shoulders. Keep those toes engaged as you squeeze your belly, detoxing the insides like a dirty washcloth. Squeeze that belly in, big breath. A longer exhale. Inhale, belly, chest, and collarbones. Exhale to full runner's lunge. Inhale, let's lift up to a crescent lunge. Palms come up as you press into that back heel. Press the knee to the wall behind you. Again, lifting from the knees to the belly. All the muscles are turned on. And then exhale, a quarter turn to the right, hands at heart. Close your eyes, tuck the tailbone under, and breathe. Breathing in, and breathing out. Inhale, belly, chest, and collarbones. We're going to exhale, take a quarter turn in the opposite direction, moving into that triangle pose on the opposite side, stacking our shoulders, squeezing your belly, lifting the toes, creating that long line from the crown of the head to the tailbone. As you breathe, notice the chest expand. And as you exhale, notice the chest fall. allowing the natural rhythm of the breath to take hold. And then inhale, let's twist or revolve the body, placing the high arm low. Twist the belly, squeezing the internal organs. Again, stack the shoulders. And breathe. Breathing in. And out. Inhale, belly, chest, and collarbones. Exhale, coming to that long runner's lunge. Inhale, scooping up as we lift into that strong crescent lunge. Engage that heel, lock the knee, like you're holding the wall away behind you. Lift the front toes, open up the vertebrae, and breathe, relax the shoulders. Inhale, belly, chest, and collarbones. And then exhale, Malasana. Lift your toes. Tuck your tailbone under, relax your shoulders. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Reach your hands between your legs, grabbing a hold of the back of the ankle. Press through the knees as you elongate the vertebrae. Now take those hands to the front of your foot, placing the back of the hand on the floor. Slide them underneath your feet so that your palm is flat to the bottom of your foot. Press to the back of the knee. Elongate or lock the arms. Head is heavy, and breathe through the belly. Breathing in. Notice the chest rise. And as you exhale out, suck that belly up and underneath the rib cage and hold it there. Hold the breath for 1, 2, 3. Inhale, full belly. Chest rises, shoulders relax. Exhale out. Now suck that belly in and up. Underneath the rib cage, hold it. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, release the palms and come up halfway in a wave-like motion. Exhale, folding. Inhale up halfway. And then let's exhale to the earth. We're going to extend our legs in front of us, moving into Halasana. Flex the foot, lift the toe, lift the ankles. Activate your calves, lift your chest, relax your shoulders. Sit up nice and tall on that tailbone. Create that long line from the crown of the head to the tailbone. Spread your fingers like starfish, lock your elbows, and then press into the earth. Pull up and out of the shoulders. Breathing in, all muscles engaged. Exhale, forward fold, nose to knee. Inhale, roll up halfway in a wave-like motion. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, roll up halfway in a wave-like motion. Exhale, forward fold. And hold it here, nose to knee. Take the outside hand to the inside and also with the other side so that you get maximum elongation from the tailbone to the crown of the head. Breathing into the belly, lift the heart, relax your shoulders. Exhale, folding. Inhale, lift the heart, relax the shoulders. Exhale, folding. Inhale, lift the heart, relax your shoulders. And then exhale, slowly rise. So we're going to slowly lower down to the mat, one elbow at a time. Moving into plow pose, move your knees to your chest. Exhale, roll your feet over your head into plow. Place your hands underneath your hip bones, fingers supporting the sacrum. Draw a long line from the shoulders to the tip of the feet. Exhale, bring those feet over the right shoulder. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, feet over opposite shoulder. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, back to right shoulder. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, left shoulder. Inhale, lifting. Last time, exhale, right shoulder. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, left shoulder. Inhale, lifting. Now exhale, bring the feet over the head, knees around the ears, and exhale, slowly roll the spine to the floor. Keep the hands underneath the glutes and lower the legs gently to the earth. Inhale, press into the forearm or to the elbow, drop the head to Matsandrasana, fish pose. You can lift your feet for a little challenge, strengthening your abdominals, or you can relax them softly to the earth, your choice. Breathing in. Open up the chest, open up that thyroid. Exhaling out, relax the upper body to the earth. Inhale, pull the knees to your chest. Baddha Konasana, bound ankle pose. Thumb goes in the arch, hand to the top of the foot, elbow to the knee. Pull those feet into the belly and breathe. Breathing in and breathing out. Gently begin to rock from right to left as you open up those hips. Breathe. Just a gentle massage on that sacrum. Exhale, pulling the knees to the armpits, grabbing the bottom of the foot, happy baby, and expand that rock. Just massage the vertebrae. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhaling belly, chest, and collarbones. Good. Let's go ahead and rest those feet to the earth. One hand on the belly, one hand on the heart. And as you inhale, feel that belly, that chest, that collarbones, feel that expansion, full thoracic. Exhale, squeezing the belly to the spine, noticing the warm air. Leave the tip of the nose. Saying quietly to yourself, breathing in. Exhale, release your hands and your feet. Give in to the weight of the floor beneath you and breathe. Breathing in. And breathing out. Saying quietly to yourself, I am safe, I am warm, and I am loved. And rest in this space. Rest your forehead, tongue, and ankle. Rest your forehead, tongue, and ankle. Do not with the body, but relax. Shut firm the mouth and silence remain. Empty your mind and think of naught, like a hollow bamboo. Rest at ease your body, giving nor taking. Put your mind at rest. Hold the body as still as a statue. Turn the awareness inward. Visualize the body as a stalk of hollow bamboo, rooted firmly into Mother Earth. Completely hollow, rest in this space. All the boundaries of the body to dissolve into the formless. There is no inside, no outside. Only space and light. Experience the sun shining through the spaciousness. The wind blows through the pure emptiness of the bamboo-ness. All sounds, all sensations, all thoughts, all and everything. All of it in perfect flow with the Tao, the way. There is nothing and nowhere to cling. Only hollowness, emptiness, spaciousness, and lightness. Pure space, pure light, rest in this space. you slowly wiggle your fingers and toes, bringing gentle movement back into your body. Circle your wrists and your ankles, turning them 2 or 3 times in one direction, then the other. Take a big cat stretch, reaching, twisting, turning, yawning. Turn to the right side, right arm over the head as you breathe into the belly. Saying quietly to yourself, breathing in. And quietly to yourself, breathing out. Full belly breaths in. Full belly breaths out. When you're ready, find a comfortable sitting position, stacking your spine, relaxing your shoulders. Taking your 2 fingers to your third eye, right finger or the thumb to the right nostril. Take a big inhale through the left nostril. Exhale twice as long. Close off the left and inhale through the right. Exhale for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close off the right and inhale through the left. Big breath out. Close off the left and open the right, breathing in and breathing out. Take the next 3 breaths on your own. Taking your time, after you've complete, placing your hands at your heart and rest your thumb on your heartbeat. And begin to breathe in a normal pattern. Inhaling, the chest rises. Exhaling, the chest falls. Just allow the light from heaven to shine into your heart and fill you with peace, love, kindness, and compassion. And when your heart is so full that it begins to burst open, allow that light to shine down the narrow path that was laid before you were born. As you walk that path, let your light shine bright. And when others are drawn to you, be kind. Show them compassion. Show them love. The light in me sees and honors the light in you. Namaste. Okay, good job, girls. That was awesome. I needed that today. I was so sore from yesterday.
I'm really sore too.
Yeah, because I taught Pilates yesterday, I taught yoga, and then we worked in here till 11 o'clock last night.
A long day.
That's a long day. All right, I have some handouts here for y'all to scan into your phone.